Electric piano introduces the main theme in A flat major. While soft brush drums and upright bass establish a gentle midnight groove, a long breathy tenor saxophone enters with a candle opening phrase. The saxophone unfolds a romantic melody, the slow bends and the expressive vibrato, answered by delicate Rhodes piano chords and subtle nylon string guitar accents. The melody feels like two people exchanging hard smiles across a candlelit table. The rhythm section softens, bass and piano leave generous spaces between notes, allowing the saxophone to linger and breathe. The drummer saxophone soars into a memorable heartfelt theme, holding long, sweet notes that bloom naturally over rich jazz harmonies. Gentle cymbal swells and warm keyboard textures create a feeling of timeless intimacy. The melody evolves with tasteful improvisation. The saxophone explores higher registers while the piano responds with elegant fills. A soft flugelhorn texture appears briefly underneath, adding warmth and depth. The drums pull back to brushes and rim clicks. The bass walks lightly before returning to sustained notes, building anticipation for another emotional release. The main theme returns with richer harmonies, layered saxophone counter melodies, undertone but expressive piano voicings, creating the feeling of an unspoken confession. The arrangement becomes more spacious. Rhodes piano and fretless bass carry the harmony while the saxophone pauses, allowing silence to become part of the performance. A new improvised saxophone passage slowly rises, filled with breathy phrasing, delicate glissandos and long signature melody returns one last time with full arpeggio. The saxophone plays its longest and most emotional phrases, supported by warm pads, gentle guitar harmonics, and all they do is piano voicings. The arrangement gradually softens while repeating the central leitmotif. The drums fade into soft brushwork. The piano plays a final E-flat major chord. One last saxophone note lingers in the air, slowly dissolving into silence.
Sunshine dancing on the sidewalk, Saturday down by the square. Trumpets floating through the warm breeze, music spilling everywhere.
I was heading nowhere special, just another easy day. Then you smiled across the crowd and stole my careful plans away.
Now the whole town feels like magic, every color shining bright, like somebody turned the daytime into Saturday night.
You bought me cotton candy, pink clouds on a paper cone, laughed when it got stuck on my nose, made me feel right at home.
Your eyes lit up like fireworks when the brass band hit the beat, and suddenly my old two-step couldn't keep up with my feet.
We danced beside the river,
We sang with passing strangers.
every little moment turned into an adventure.
I've never been this dizzy.
I've never been this free.
Oh, it feels like a parade marching straight through me.
Cotton candy and brass, sweet as a summer afternoon, spinning round and laughing loud underneath the silver moon. Cotton candy and brass, every heartbeat moving fast. You make the whole world swing, and I hope this feeling lasts. Oh, the trumpets play, the Queen's dance. I've fallen head over heels for cotton candy and brass. The drummer keeps on smiling, the tuba walks us down the street. Every corner of this city has a rhythm in its feet.
You grab my hand and twirl me right in front of Cafe Rose, and all the little worries disappear like old Comptene blows.
The sun slips low behind us,
The street lights start to glow.
but neither one of us has anywhere else to go.
We share a bing night at midnight, powdered sugar on your cheek, and somehow all the words I need are the ones I cannot speak.
My heart keeps skipping rhythm,
Like a trumpet gone I'm too high.
Every time you look at me, I feel like I could fly. Cotton candy and brass, sweet as a summer afternoon, spinning around and laughing loud underneath the silver moon. Cotton candy and brass, every heartbeat moving fast. You make the whole world swing, and I hope this feeling lasts. Oh, the trumpets play, the creme dance dance. I've fallen head over heels for cotton candy and brass. Maybe love is simple,
Maybe love is bright.
maybe it's just finding someone who makes your heart feel light.
No grand plans, no promises, no need to understand. Just dancing through the moment with your fingers in my hand.
Cotton candy and brass, sweeter than I ever knew. Every note the band keeps playing sounds a little bit like you. Cotton candy and brass, let's make this feeling last. We'll keep dancing through the daylight and laughing through the past. Oh, the trumpets play, the whole town sways, and every little beat says love is here to stay. Cotton candy and brass.
My heart is moving fast. The green keeps marching
The
slow.
stars come shining through.
And somewhere in the music I found my way.
Young Jimmy Frank,
A little kiss, a little chance.
who knew falling in love could feel this light today? The city finally gave up talking. Streetlights softened into gold. Midnight settled on the curtains, wrapping us from all the cold. The radio is barely breathing, just a whisper through the room, and the moon spills silver secrets across the quiet afterglow. You're asleep beside me now, one hand resting near your face, breathing slow enough to make the whole world fall into your pace. There's a little curl of hair falling where it shouldn't be, and I smile because you never know how beautiful you look to me. Your sweater slipped off one shoulder. Your heartbeat keeps a gentle time, and every tiny imperfection feels like poetry to mine. The shadows dance across your skin, soft as waves against the shore, and I find 1,000 reasons to love you even more. No fireworks, no grand display, just this quiet kind of magic at the end of every day. Starlight on your collarbone, silver shining soft and slow, like the sky came down to rest exactly where my fingers go. Starlight on your collarbone, and peace inside your sleeping smile. It forever feels like anything, I hope it feels like this a while. The whole universe grows still just to watch you dream, and loving you is easier than breathing in between. Your coffee cup is on the nightstand, your book is open upside down, your lipstick left a faded mark on the pillow by your crown. Outside the rain keeps falling, tracing rhythms on the glass, but in this little room we've made, I wish every moment could last. You always say you love the stars, but you never seem to see how they borrow all their brightness when they rest across your skin. I memorize the smallest things, the freckles near your shoulder blade, the way your fingers reach for mine, even while you drift away. Some people chase adventures, some search for something new, but every dream I've ever had is sleeping here with you. Starlight on your collarbone, silver shining soft and slow, like the sky came down to rest exactly where my fingers go. Starlight on your collarbone, and peace inside your sleeping smile. It forever feels like anything, I hope it feels feels like this a while, the whole universe grows still, just to watch you dream. And loving you is easy than breathing in between. One day the years may change us, leave silver in our hair, but I know I'll still stay awake sometimes, just to find you there, still. Sunday sunlight paints the ceiling, golden lines across the bed. An old record starts spinning slowly, playing songs our parents said. Your hair's a little wild this morning, my coffee's cooling by the window pane. The whole world keeps on rushing somewhere, but we've got nowhere to be today. The record crackles like a memory, soft and worn around the edges. You pull the blanket closer to us, turn small moments into treasures. You're humming to the chorus quietly, tracing circles on my hand. Somehow every note sounds better when you smile and understand. Outside the city's moving faster, cars are passing in the rain, but inside this little bedroom, time forgets to count the days. No fancy plans, no grand escape, just your laughter filling up this place. Warm vinyl and your smile, that's all I need for a little while. An old love song, your sleepy eyes, and Sunday drifting slowly by. Warm vinyl and your smile, turning ordinary into something wild. If happiness has a sound somehow, it's playing in this room right now. You steal my oversized sweater, dance barefoot across the floor, holding a hairbrush like a microphone. across my shoulder, and the silence says it all. I never knew forever could feel this calm and true, like 1,000 quiet Sundays waiting here with you. Let the world run in circles outside. I've already found my favorite place to hide. Warm vinyl and your smile, that's all I need for a little while. An old love song, your sleepy eyes, and Sunday drifting slowly by. Warm vinyl and your smile, turning ordinary into something wild. If happiness has a sound somehow, it's playing in this room right now. Maybe years from now we'll listen to these same old records again, finding pieces of ourselves between the static and the refrain. And when our hair turns silver, I'll still fall for you the same, because every song I truly love somehow carries your name. Warm vinyl and your smile. The train is leaving at midnight. Everybody knows the time. The station clock keeps ticking like it's counting down this life of mine. You stand there with your suitcase, one hand wrapped around your scars, looking like you're done believing in second chances and shooting stars. Tonight I've got one song left, one dance beneath these lights, one wild reckless promise before you say goodbye. You build your walls from old heartbreak, brick by brick and year by year, turned every memory into armor, every hope into a souvenir. through. Look around, the city's spinning, if violins are running free. Life's too short for almost moments, too precious for what ifs and memories. You don't have to promise forever, you don't have to know the end. Just let your heart stay open long enough to try again. The blood flood fills with echoes, the whistle cuts the air, but every step you take away feels like a truth I cannot bear. One more song, one more dance. Sometimes forever starts with chance. I'm the last ticket to your heart. Don't let this train pull us apart. Take my hand before the lights go dark, before you lock the door and throw away the key. I'm the last ticket to your heart. One more chance before you disappear. One leap of faith, one brand new start, before goodbye becomes all we are. Don't let fear decide for you tonight. Dance with me into the morning light. Maybe tomorrow we'll be laughing at how close we came to losing this. Maybe years from now we'll tell this story as the night we chose our happiness. So let the old ghosts keep their distance. Let the past release its hold, because love isn't finding certainty, it's being brave enough to let go. The train conductor calls your number, the station lights begin to fade, and with one look you tell me hope isn't too late. The whistle blows, the city waits, you smile through your tears. You drop your suitcase, take my hand, and disappear into the dance. The train leaves without you, and love finally arrives.
Midnight spills across the window, silver shadows paint the room. The city whispers in the distance, while I reach for thoughts of you.
Another page lies half forgotten, another melody begins. Funny how the quiet hours always let your memory in.
falls asleep and silence starts to bloom, we find each other once again inside the midnight room.
You arrive without a warning, like soft rain against the glass. Every lonely hour before you fades away and quickly passes.
I hear your laughter in the wreckage, spinning low beside the bed. You turn unfinished lines and fragments into poetry inside my head.
You're the spark behind the story,
The color hidden in the blue.
every dream I've ever carried somehow leads me back to you.
When the clock strikes 2
And the street lights fade,
you're the voice between the notes that never goes away. You're my midnight muse, the reason every lonely song rings true, the light that finds me in the dark, the quiet rhythm pulling me to you. You're my midnight muse, every whispered thought begins with you. In every sleepless hour I choose to fall in love again with my midnight muse. There's an old electric piano resting softly by the wall. Every chord I play at midnight feels like answering your call.
I leave the curtain slightly open just to watch the moon drift by. Underneath you're thinking of me, underneath the same night sky.
The world keeps chasing morning,
But I hope these moments stay,
because the sweetest kind of magic only visits us this way.
when they pass in shadow,
Every fading tune
carries little pieces of the love that fills this rain.
You're my midnight muse, the reason every lonely song rings true, the light that finds me in the dark, the quiet rhythm pulling me to you. You're my midnight
In every sleepless hour I choose to fall in love again with my midnight muse. Maybe inspiration is just love looking for another name.
Maybe every work of art is a memory wrapped in flame.
When the world grows heavy,
When the days feel long,
you become the silence where my restless heart belongs. No spotlight, no grand applause, no audience to prove. Just two souls finding meaning in the stillness they move through.
city finally gave up talking. Streetlights softened into gold. Midnight settled on the curtains, wrapping us from all the cold. The radio is barely breathing, just a whisper through the room, and the moon spills silver secrets across the quiet afterglow. You're asleep beside me now, one hand resting near your face, breathing slow enough to make the whole world fall into your pace. There's a little curl of hair falling where it shouldn't be, and I smile because you never know how beautiful you look to me. Your sweater slipped off one shoulder, your heartbeat keeps a gentle time, and every tiny imperfection feels like poetry tonight. The shadows dance across your skin, soft as waves against the shore, and I find 1,000 reasons to love you even more. No fireworks, no grand display, just this quiet kind of magic at the end of every day. Starlight on your collarbone, silver shining soft and slow, like the sky came down to rest exactly where my fingers go. Starlight on your collarbone, and peace inside your sleeping smile. If forever feels like anything, I hope it feels like this a while. The whole universe grows still just to watch you dream, and loving you is easier than breathing between. Your coffee cup is on the nightstand, your book is open upside down, your Lipstick left a faded mark on the pillow by your crown. Outside the rain keeps falling, tracing rhythms on the glass. But in this little room we've made, I wish every moment could last. You always say you love the stars, but you never seem to see how they borrow all their brightness when they rest across your skin. I memorize the smallest things, the freckles near your shoulder blade, the way your fingers reach your line, even while you drift away. Some people chase adventures, some search for something new, but every dream I've ever had is sleeping here with you. Starlight on your collarbone, silver shining soft and slow, like the sky came down to rest exactly where my fingers go. Starlight on your collarbone, and peace inside your sleeping smile. If forever feels like anything, I hope it feels like this a while. The whole universe grows still just to watch you dream. And loving you is easier than breathing in between. One day the years may change us, leave silver in our hair, but I know I'll still stay awake sometimes just to find you there, still counting every little detail, still tracing every line, still feeling lucky that your quiet heart found its way to mine. Because love isn't always spoken, it doesn't have to be. Sometimes it's simply watching someone sleep and feeling complete. Into silence, the rain slows to a hush. I pull the blanket closer and kiss your sleeping cheek. Outside the city keeps on turning, but in this gentle afterglow, there's nothing more beautiful than starlight on your collarbone.
The band kicks off at 9:15, trumpet shining, glasses clink. You walk in late with that crooked smile, and suddenly I forget how to think. You take your seat across the room, like we're strangers passing through. But every time the drummer counts us in, your eyes tell me the truth.
Nobody knows about a midnight calls or how you steal my jacket in the rain. Nobody sees your name light up my phone and send my heartbeat off the train.
We play it cool in crowded places, two professionals in disguise.
But your fingers brush against my hand, and there goes my alibi.
keeps pouring, the piano swings in time. We're dancing with a dangerous rhythm, and I don't mind.
One little smile, one secret glance, and suddenly the whole room knows we're trying not to dance.
It's our jazzy little secret hidden underneath the brass.
A little dangerous, a little sweet,
Too exciting to let pass. Our jazzy little secret whispered underneath the noise.
every stolen second with you feels like making trouble by choice.
Let's keep the world guessing, let them wonder what they missed. Nobody needs to know how good a secret like this can get.
You send me messages in code words, little jokes nobody else understands. We sneak away between the slow songs, meeting where the hallway bends.
Your lipstick leaves a clue on the edge of my coffee cup. I wipe it clean before anyone sees, but I secretly hope they catch us.
Every laugh feels electric, every goodbye lasts too long.
We're writing our own love story between the notes of every song. The saxophone keeps teasing,
The bass line walks us near.
and every time you lean in close, I forget why we're hiding here.
One raised eyebrow,
One tiny grin,
we're both pretending not to know exactly where to say.
it's our jazzy little secret hidden underneath the brass.
A little reckless, a little wild, moving way too fast.
Our jazzy little secret locked inside a melody.
Every heartbeat keeps the rhythm of our favorite mystery.
Let's keep the world guessing just a little longer now. Nobody needs the answer, it's only us somehow. Maybe secrets aren't forever, maybe someday we'll be free. But there's something about this moment, that's exactly where I wanna be.
The thrill of almost getting caught, the spark inside your eyes.
Turns every ordinary evening into a beautiful surprise. So slide a little closer, let the whole room fade away.
Tonight belongs to us alone, at least until the break of day.
It's our jazzy little secret hidden underneath the stars.
A little bit of mystic wrapped inside our hearts.
Our jazzy little secret, sweet as midnight wine.
Every stolen kiss with you feels like getting away with time.
Let's keep the music playing, let the whole night twist and spin. Nobody needs to know where your hand has always been. Our jazzy little secret, just yours and mine.
The lights grow dim, the band's done playing, chairs go up one by one.
You walk out first, I count to 10, then follow when the crowd is gone.
No promises, no explanation, just your smile beneath the streetlight glow.
Our little secret, walking home.
Late at night when the city softens and the traffic fades into the dark, you pull me close without a word, and I can hear your quiet heart. No metronome, no ticking clock, no old record spinning slow. Just your chest beneath my fingertips, keeping time only we know. We've danced through crowded parties, missed trains and changing plans, walked through storms with tired eyes, still finding ways to understand. But my favorite sound has never been the songs playing on the radio. It's the little rhythm under your skin, the place where all my worries go when the world gets loud and restless and my thoughts won't let me sleep. You wrap your arms around me and your heartbeat speaks to me. Every rise, every fall, like a secret language after all. You don't even know you're singing when your heart calls out to mine. The rhythm of your heartbeat is my favorite kind of jazz. A little fast when you are laughing, soft and slow when you relax. The rhythm of your heartbeat turns silence into art. No drummer in the world could play the music in your heart. And every time you hold me close, everything falls into place. I find my way back home again inside your steady pace. Sunday mornings in the kitchen, barefoot dancing by the stove. You lean against me half awake, still wearing dreams like your old clothes. I rest my head against your shoulder, hear that familiar gentle groove, like brush drums in a midnight club, playing our favorite tunes. Sometimes life changes tempo, sometimes days move way too fast, but your heartbeat stays beside me, a rhythm built to last. I know someday we'll grow older, silver threading through our hair, but I'll still count the little beats that tell me love is there. Every pause, every sigh, like a melody that never says goodbye. No spotlight, no grand stage, just a perfect song that doesn't fade. The rhythm of your heartbeat is my favorite kind of jazz. A little wild when we get carried away, warm and sweet when we look back. The rhythm of your heartbeat makes ordinary moments shine, turning quiet nights and coffee cups into memories of mine. And every time you hold me close, the whole world slows its pace. I find my favorite melody in your loving embrace. Maybe that's what forever is, not fireworks across the sky, but knowing someone's heartbeat can calm your restless mind. Not expensive words or promises, not diamonds or grand bouquets, just falling asleep together while your heart keeps time for me. If one day my memory fades, if the years steal names and dates, I know I'll still remember the rhythm that made me stay. The city falls completely silent. The moonlight settles on the floor. I close my eyes beside you, listening to the sound I love most, your heartbeat. My rhythm, forever in sync. Sunlight spills across the curtains, painting little gold lines on the floor. The city's waking up so slowly, but we don't need to rush anymore. The kettle starts its morning whisper. A gentle rhythm fills the air. Your sleepy smile says everything. Before we've said a single word, you're wrapped up in my old sweater, hair still tangled from the night. Standing barefoot in the kitchen, looking like the morning light. Coffee starts to fill the room with that sweet familiar scent. You lean your head against my shoulder, and suddenly the week makes sense. There's butter melting on warm croissants, your favorite record spinning low. We laugh about our crazy dreams as the world wakes up below. No big plans, no place to be, just you and this quiet melody. Coffee, croissants and cuddles, slow dancing through the day. A little kiss between the laughter, keeping every worry far away. Coffee, croissants and cuddles, wrapped up in your arms. Who knew forever could feel this easy, soft and warm? If happiness has a flavor, it's sweet and slow like this. Coffee, croissants my favorite kind of bliss. The windows crack to let the breeze in, carrying the sounds of Sunday streets. You steal strawberries from my plate and laugh when I pretend to be upset. Your fingers trace lazy circles on the back of my hand, and somehow all the little things turn into something drawn. We read the headlines half attentive, trade stories from our younger days, finding new things to adore in 100 different ways. The morning stretches into noon, but I wish the clock would lose its way, because every second spent with you feels like a holiday. No fireworks, no grand design, just your heart beating close to mine. Coffee, croissants, and cuddles, slow dancing through the day. A little kiss between the laughter, keeping every worry far away. Coffee, croissants, and cuddles, wrapped up in your arms. Who knew forever could feel this easy, soft, and warm? If happiness has a flavor, it's sweet and slow like this. Coffee, croissants, and cuddles, my favorite kind of bliss. Maybe love isn't complicated, maybe it's this simple truth: finding someone who makes ordinary mornings feel completely new. Someone who remembers exactly how you take your tea, who turns a tiny kitchen table into your favorite place to be. Croissants and cuddles, every morning starts with you, turning simple little rituals into something beautiful and true. Coffee, croissants, and cuddles, the way your sleepy eyes still shine, makes every day feel brighter just because you're mine. If happiness has a rhythm, it's the way our heartbeats mix. Coffee, croissants, and cuddles, the perfect start to this. The coffee pot is empty now. The record reaches its end. You pull me close a little tighter, and we let the morning stretch again. Outside the world keeps moving, but here time moves slow. With coffee, croissants, and cuddles, there's nowhere else I'd rather go. bass line hit before you walked in. Heavy as thunder, smooth as sin. Whole room turned when you flashed that grin. And I knew better, Lord, I knew better. Smoke curled slow beneath the neon. Bartender shook his head at me. He'd seen this story way too often, but I still pulled up an empty seat. You got a jacket full of promises, pockets lined with borrowed truth. Every word comes dipped in honey, every lie wears shiny shoes. You call me baby like a prayer, like you're the answer to my blues. But your lipstick stains ain't from my kisses, and we both know who you're running to. My friends say, girl, don't answer when your name lights up my phone. But loneliness and midnight whiskey always leaves me weak and alone. I know your reputation, I know the games you play, but when you lean in close and whisper, my good sense fades away. Oh, sweet talking devil, with heaven in your eyes, got me dancing with disaster, buying every alibi. Sweet talking devil, you wrap your lies in gold. I know you're trouble from the first note, but your fire feels too good to let go. You break my heart so easy, then kiss the hurt away. Oh, sweet talking devil, why do I love the games you play? You say you're stuck in traffic, then walking smelling like perfume. Tell another pretty story while the jukebox plays our tune. You swear this time is different, you swear you're finally telling truth, but your shadow always leaves before dawn and takes my sleep with you. I throw your number out the window, delete your messages at 2, then hear your knock at midnight, and undo everything I do. You bring roses from the gas station, cheap bourbon and a crooked smile. Funny how a heart can recognize a bad decision from a mile. I've memorized your exits, I know exactly how this ends. Still I keep the porch light burning, waiting for you once again. You're a sweet talking devil, with heaven in your eyes, got me dancing with disaster, buying every alibi. Sweet talking devil, you wrap your lies in gold. I know you're trouble from the first note, but your fire feels too good to let go. You break my heart so easy, then kiss the hurt away. Oh, sweet talking devil, why do I love the games you play? Maybe I'm addicted to the chaos that you bring, to the way you make a lonely night feel like anything. Maybe I don't want saving, maybe I like the bird. Some lessons take 100 nights before a heart can learn. So pour another round, let that old guitar cry. Tonight I'll dance with temptation till the truth outruns the lie. feel you underneath my skin. You break my heart so easy. That's the oldest trick you know. Oh, sweet talking devil, this time I finally let you go. Sweet talking devil, no neon signs stop flickering, chairs go up, the bar goes dark. Your footsteps fade into the distance, taking trouble through my heart. That heavy bass keeps playing, but I'm learning how to move without your sweet talking shadow singing me the blues.